Hey guys, so I wanted to redo this stream. I'm gonna pull the other stream because when I was watching it back, I didn't like how I felt like everything was going good and then, the Karen over there kind of ruined it all. So I wanted to do a review of this and that way you can see how this thing is without me rushing or without any interruptions. So right now I'm at 114 Bedford Avenue and there's a fridge over here. See that? So this is actually a community fridge. If you guys want to check it out, if you're in the neighborhood, you can. You can take whatever you want over here. Just take what you need. See, so there's vegetables and things like that. You can see there's, hold on, let me do it better. Come on. It was raining, so it's a little foggy. You probably can't see much. Okay, here we go. So there's potatoes over here. There's mushrooms over here. There's vegetables over here. You can see there's a whole wide range of things. And the only way this works is the community comes together. People take things and they also restock. So earlier in my stream, you guys might have remembered there was like a whole bunch of mushrooms over here. You can see that that's actually gotten, some people have taken things because there's not nearly as much mushrooms as there were before. The greens over here. So this is only a fresh produce refrigerator. That's what I was told. Even though the signage doesn't say anything about it, just being for fresh produce, that's what it is. And there's carrots over there, herbs, I think that's turnips, lettuce, more lettuce, some kind of leafy green vegetable, potatoes. You can see the loose mushrooms over there, small little potatoes, and kale. And I think this is a really good idea. All of this stuff, from my understanding of it, it would have either gotten, it got donated most likely from grocery stores or other organizations, or people have restocked. But based on what I'm seeing, you can kind of tell, like, most likely this came from a grocery store. It was kind of wilting, so maybe that's why it's over here. And they really need to have signage like free you can take, because if you don't know any better, right, it doesn't tell you like you can take it. You see, you can back up. You don't see any signage whatsoever, so they need to work on that. And yeah, but I think it's a really nice thing that they have. You can even tell how mindful it is. You see, they got plastic bags over here. So in the event that you wanted to take something and you don't have any plastic bags, you could take whatever you want. I really like how it looks like nobody is taking like a huge amount of food. Earlier I think there were oranges on top, or grapefruits. It seems like someone had taken it. And yeah. So I think that around the US, I think this would be possible as long as people kind of moderate themselves. It doesn't turn into a free-for-all, but overall this is a really beautiful idea, and I hope that more of these pop up around the community, because it's a good way to reduce the food waste. We waste so much food in the United States that just seeing this stuff accessible to people is really nice, because otherwise, right, where would they get this stuff, right? Waiting at a food distribution line. So having it in their community, and you can see that there's all these apartments over here. They can just walk over there, grab their stuff, and take it back home. And this doesn't go in the landfill. Yeah, nobody likes, I don't even know what, oh, I don't know what all that stuff is. Yeah. So I found it was interesting. I find it interesting that there's no signage over here. I don't understand why there's no signage. There really should be signage. But maybe it's a secret fridge. I don't know. No one wants the greenies. Yeah, but you can tell, like, the stuff over here is not too bad. I think people can probably saute it and put it in soup and things like that. Someone left a lone plum, I think. Yeah. And I like being able to do the stream and show you guys this kind of stuff without dealing with Karens. I was also talking to Lewis, and I was telling him about, you know, what's going on with these community free fridges. He says that he might drop some food off at these fridges, and I said, hey, let's go in the daytime or something. You know, I'll go with you. Let's check it out. And he told me, he said, no, he'd rather do it like late at night so nobody can see him. He doesn't want people seeing him, and yeah. But it's a really good idea, and it kind of shows that the community cares, right? The community cares for each other. They take care for one each other, and there's really no judgment. So I'm happy to see that people have taken things, and hopefully they have like a really nutritious meal. It's nice to see that this stuff is with fresh produce or healthy stuff, and it's not full of heavily processed stuff. I might have mentioned to you guys in my previous streams, you know, with the working in food pantries or food distribution, I see so much freaking bread. So being able to see this stuff and there's no bread in here is kind of nice, but I kind of think that there should be like a bin for bread, just because, yeah, I'm just so used to seeing the bread. But maybe they'll change it in the future. Who knows? Who knows? No, not bread in the fridge. Maybe it has to be on the side somewhere. I don't know how they would do bread, but yeah, see, there's no signage compared to the other fridge. Remember how on the other fridge you saw like all this signage over here or over here? It seems to be like the anonymous fridge. So I'm gonna get going. It's getting late, but I wanted to make this video for you guys and not have a Karen interrupt me. And in case you guys are wondering, I am wearing my face mask. And I do have my gloves still on. So yeah, you guys take care. And if you are, you know, if you guys do have something like this in your area or in your neighborhood, I would highly recommend volunteering, because it does make a difference to the people who could use the help, or, you know, just people around the neighborhood. It's reducing food waste, like I said. This kind of stuff, you can tell with the like lettuce and some of the greens, this would not be sold in a grocery store, but it's good enough if you're making a meal and you need some vegetables, and if you put it in a soup or something like that, it's perfectly fine.